look at this. Look at this. Look at all of this. Okay. This, all right, to be fair, this is not all paper computer games. What this is I have just discovered this treasure trove of, I mean, this is mostly my childhood art. It contains a lot of lost paper computer game related stuff. I want to be very clear, most of this is not paper computer game related, but some of it is. And a lot of this I thought was lost just until the other day. It was only because I was looking for my lost passport and looking in a filing cabinet in the basement, we discovered this massive folder in my dad's old filing cabinet. I did not know this was there. I thought most of these things, some of them I thought were lost to time. Some of them I didn't even remember existed at all. What I'm going to do today is I am going to go through it. I'm going to sort through this stuff and show you some of my childhood art, and we're going to culminate with some of the paper computer games that we thought were lost to time that are in here from when I was a kid. As we go along, I'm going to try to sort of organize these a little bit into piles, because these are definitely not sorted at all. Like I haven't tried to sort it yet, so you guys can come with me on my journey to try to, make sense of all of this. So yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's dive into this. Buckle in, guys, we're almost there. We're entering the Pac-Man section. Brace for Pac-Man content ahead. Let's go right ahead and crack this open. All right, what have we got here? So, okay. Night. The bat, a horrible bug, suddenly transforms from a bat to a vampire. The next thing you know, your wife is in love with the Dracula. I think this is me quoting a Calvin and Hobbes comic from when I was a kid. I'm just writing it down on a piece of paper. It was pretty funny though. Calvin and Hobbes was great. I don't know if you guys have ever encountered that, but oh wow. Hey, check this out. This is a calendar from 1985. April 15th, that is my birthday. Oh wow. So 9:17 p.m. Oh, I did not realize I did not know that my birth time was known. I guess I was born at 9:17 p.m. on April 15th, 1985. Zachary Rezetelny is born, etc., so on and so forth. Cool. Now, what do we have going on over here? So this is, all right. We've got the new CD Man. I think this is like a comic. Okay, so first of all, some context. I went through a weird phase as a kid where I was a Pac-Man fan. Now, CD Man is not Pac-Man, but it is a clone of Pac-Man. It's like the exact same gameplay. They just gave it a few different levels and changed the name. They said it's a different game. I don't think it's made with the Pac-Man, license or anything. It's just a ripoff basically, but it was a great game. CD Man consumes an Energizer, eats all the sharks, consumes all the dots, and visits a sunken ship and finds a spaceship. Don't miss our next issue. Because I guess this is my CD Man. And I was even ragging on it being a ripoff because I wrote Pac-Man and then crossed it out and said CD Man. That's pretty great. But yeah, that's my whole comic. I was too lazy to make an actual comic. I just wrote what happens. The end. Then we've got weekly Pac-Man adventures, but this episode stars CD Man. Okay, fair enough. CD Man is vacationing in an old town when he picked up a gold key. Click. Huh? The place in the center of town opened to reveal spiders. Uh-oh. CD Man runs. He bumps into a gate. He opens it with the key. He consumes an Energizer and returns out. He's safe for now. Next issue, CD Man goes Hawaiian Sharks. And also next issue, Ms. Pac-Man meets the ghosts Clyde, Inky, Pinky, and Blinky. All right. All right, we've got our Pac-Man fan comics over there. That goes in the Pac-Man pile. We've got another one. Another weekly Pac-Man adventures, and this one actually stars Pac-Man. All right, he's finally getting to star in his own comic. That is good to know. We've got a get well soon card. I wonder who this is from. This? Oh, it's one of those like pop-up cards. You're absolutely right. Hang in there. It's from like my my extended family members. All right, this goes in the cards pile. Okay, we've got Zachary's sticker. I didn't even know how to spell my own name. I love it. Wait, did I write this? Maybe I didn't write this. This actually doesn't look much like my handwriting. Yeah, oh yeah, I think somebody might have made this for me and like put stickers in it for me as a birthday present. Yeah. The end. Have a nice day. Thank you, whoever this was. If you're out there, thank you. I appreciated the sticker book. All right, so let's see. Does that say me? Hello. When I make the... Oh, I thought those were ears, but I guess that's like a speech bubble. It's just coming out both sides of his head. By NDO. The and. Yeah, I remember this. I used to write the and, A-N-D, because I didn't know the difference. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll just put this in the random art category.
We're getting closer to the PCG stuff. Keep going. Don't stop. Right now we're getting into the Superman content.
Ooh, what is this? Ooh, this is, I don't know what this is. This looks like the sun. Wow. You know, like way later after this, I used to draw the sun with water spilling out of it. And that's what this looks like to me, but it can't be that because I didn't start doing that until I was like 18 or something. But this is from when I'm a little kid. If it's not that, I don't know what... Oh, maybe it's just a tree. That's probably what it is. It's probably a tree. Here's a little comic. Which way is this even supposed to go? Hi. No. M. Hi, Zach. Hi, Dad. The end. It's an engaging comic right there. Hello, the end. Huh. This has to be one of my earliest attempts to create a superhero. I don't know why he doesn't have any arms, but I think like, I don't know, when I was little, I drew people weird. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Sans Superman book. I like how I didn't realize, like I ran out of room and I just kept writing it on the next line. All right, so what's going on here? Oh, hey, that I recognize. All right, this goes in the Superman pile, which is now being started. This looks like another card to Zach, but that's crossed out. From Chelsea. Please come to my first birthday party. No idea. All right, we've got our first proper Superman drawing. Nothing much remarkable about that beyond it being Superman. See, we've got again another thing without arms. He's got feet at least, so that's something. I guess I'll put this in the random art pile. We got this. This is like a Superman comic my dad made for me. He used to make me like little comics to entertain me. I guess I'll put that in the Superman pile. And here's a Superman comic I made. Oh, here's the cover. Superman. Wow, I scribbled a lot all over Superman. Yeah, so let's see. What Superman. I guess I traced Superman and then tried to color it in and then gave up halfway through. This is just a Garfield comic on the front, but then on the back, I guess I made my own Garfield comics or like added onto them. bad larf. Bow wow. Alright. Superman Powerless. I was definitely trying to trace Superman from one of the covers of one of the comics. We've got... Now, this is another Superman comic. That looks to me kind of like a Triptyzoid, you know, with the 3 eyes, like one of those aliens from my PCG comic. But I don't remember drawing this. Anyway, he's just flying around saying hi, and then Superman's like, hello. Ha ha ha. Bye bye. The end. Alright. I have no idea what's going on here. Hello, Superman. Thano. Okay. We've got a Superman, Supergirl, and Lois comic. What's going on here? They're like, Superman is like inside a bottle? I don't even know. Something about this I like. This is cool, but I don't remember what's going on here. Sans Book of by Zach. I spelled my first letter backwards. By the way, this is before I was XAQ. That's a nickname that came along later. I was just regular old ZACK when I was a kid. Mom, tomorrow, wake me up. Won't you wake up, Mom? Will you do this for Zach? Please, Mommy, please, I love you. Aww. My dad made a Superman. I made the Superman S. We've got... no idea. Another postcard. No idea. Oh, hey, it's Wonder Woman. I don't even know who drew this. This isn't really in my dad's style. It's definitely not my style. No idea. We've got a Superman and his parents comic. That one's definitely by my dad. Superman meets Zonier. Who's Zonier? I guess that's Zonier. Hey, he's got the 3 eyes. Maybe that's another Triptyzoid. Oh, Zoniac. It's Zoniac. That's a C. Comet, destroy Earth. Superman tracing. Superman drawing. At least he has arms this time. I guess this is supposed to be a close-up of Superman's face. Huh. Superman, Supergirl, Superman's... I can't read that. No idea. Did I write this? Oh my goodness. Dear DC Comics, here's a question about Supergirl. Why do the old day comics say Supergirl is Superman's Krypton cousin, and the new day comics say that she's his friend and is created by Lex Luthor? Please give me an answer so soon as possible. Thank you. Now, I could answer this question today. It's because it's a different version of Supergirl. One was his Kryptonian cousin, and the other one is a different character created by Lex Luthor. They just both happen to have the same title of Supergirl. Oh, cool. This is pretty cool. I like this. Yeah. Now this is interesting. I have no idea what is going on here. Whoa! That is the Genghis symbol. I did not create this symbol until way later. I guess it's just a coincidence that this looks like the Genghis symbol. But man, what a coincidence. And all this stuff, this looks very paper computer game-ish to me. This very well could be some sort of PCG, but I don't know. I think it's just a drawing. I don't know. This is me trying to draw a dinosaur, I guess. Another letter to DC. Man, I was not shy, was I? I guess that's my mom, like, writing it out for me. Or Superman and his parents. Man, there's just so much Superman. I'm probably gonna edit a lot of the Superman out. There's just too much. Wow. And that's Superman flying down, and he's just like, hi, Dad. Bye, Dad. The end. Why does it say the end 3 times? I'm confused. This is a tall person. Like, see, there's his head, there's his arms, and he's got these just really, really long legs. That is a pretty epic character, and I cannot. Yeah, I remember this being a thing. I could not spell or like write Z correctly. I kept turning it backwards so it looks like an S. And there we have again the same issue. Okay, the iPhone ran out of storage space, so now I'm recording on the iPad. I hope this doesn't look too terrible. I hope it is not too fuzzy, and I hope you can hear my voice all right. I'm also using this as a test, so I'm gonna play this back and see if it sounds okay first. So, okay, what have we here exactly? So this is some sort of a comic. Hello. That does seem to be like a recurring motif in my comics. Hello. Hello. Hi. I guess I just had a red marker and a pencil. The comic book. This might have been Redman. I had a superhero named Redman. It is very possible. I don't know who this guy's supposed to be, though. I think this might be Redman. I remember Redman could shoot beams out of his hands. That was one of my original superheroes I created as a kid. So then we've got, oh, my dad helped me make these little, like you would like draw on these little film slides, and then you put them in a slide projector and it projects it up onto the wall, which is pretty cool. Let's see, this one is, I cannot tell what that is. Another Superman comic. Woof. Woof. It is a dog. I did have a dog when I was a kid. I've got Wonder Woman over here. I think my dad traced that or something. Okay, so there's someone standing here. Oh, how? Hello. Always with the hello. Hello. I have no idea what's going on, but all right, I'll take it. Oh wow, we've got a Supergirl mask. All right, I guess you put your face in it, and what have we got over here? It's like some kind of like a witch snowman. Apple Pay? Apple Pay? Apple Pay? It can't be. There was no Apple Pay. Alright. Man, was I just some kind of like psychic? Could I see the future when I was a kid? And I just didn't know it? Yeah, I don't know. No idea. Alright, we've got a clock with an off and on switch. This is, I don't know, probably Green Lantern or somebody. I guess I'll just put all the DC hero stuff together. That's obviously Superman. Another Superman comic. Oh, hey, we've got Wonder Woman today. I guess I traced the title, but then it's got a Superman for some reason. And his Superman is actually in it, and Wonder Woman isn't. All right. All right, we've got Wonder Woman. Wow, 1992. How old would I have been in 92? I would have been 7. So yeah, this is 7-year-old Zach right here. Okay, and here we've got someone with a sword. And this is like a comic, I guess. I think this is, yeah, this looks to me like a Superman comic. Got another Superman cutout figure. Happy Halloween. Oh, hey, that's appropriate. What good timing, right? Halloween is fun. You know, little known fact. I once got a aptly on Halloween and the end. Oh, I once got an apple on Halloween. The end. All right. This is good history. You know, I did not remember this about myself. I did not remember that I had once eaten an apple on Halloween, but you know, I guess now we know. All right, I think this is supposed to be like Captain Planet and the Planeteers. It was like a cartoon where 4 kids would shoot their powers together into the air. It all joins together to form one big superhero. And then he was like super environmentalist. Okay, check it out. It is the boy. It is the boy. The boy. All right, that's the boy. It's all like taped together and everything. We're like moving up in the world. Superman all throughout. Like there's another cover inside the comic for some reason. Maybe we just taped a bunch of them together. I don't know. This is I like this guy. This is pretty great. Alright, like we've got another Captain Planet, I guess. Yeah, here is actual Captain Planet in front of the picture. Alright, I'm just, like, sorry I'm going, like, super fast, but, like, look how little progress we've made. We've done all this sorting, and all this still needs to be sorted, but bear with me, though, because, like, there's some really important PCG stuff at the bottom of this. I think this has got to be another Captain Planet. Probably another Captain Planet? I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe I should give Captain Planet its own... Oh, I tried making a comic, but instead of drawing panels, I would make post-it notes on a piece of paper. Oh, hey, it's a Superman. So this is a Superman comic then. We've seen this character before. I still don't know who that is. Like the brown on one side, green on the other side. I have no idea. I don't think that's a real character, and I don't remember this being one of my characters. I don't know. Well, you know, who knows? Maybe this character needs to be fleshed out. Maybe someone needs to make a PCG about this character. This is a mystery now. I don't know. TV book, 5 cents. I guess I'm really advertising really hard. It is 5 cents long. Oh, hey, wow, this actually has some stuff on the back of it. What I like about Superman. All right, by Zach. All right. Wait, what did I like about Superman? One of the things I like about him is that he was the first character in the world that was a superhero. Number 2, he's more powerful than the other superheroes. That is mostly true. 3, and because he didn't always have a comic book of his own, he was part of Action Comics. That is true. Little known fact. Guess I'm doodling some Garfield stuff. We've got this Garfield scratch pad. More of these like things. No idea. I think this must have been something I painted at some activity, like at some homeschool group or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, my dad's trains. My dad used to love to draw these little trucks and trains. You can see some of those in some of his Perfect One comics more recently. My parents writing us a letter to me. Dear ZHR Comics, I love all your comics. However, I especially like Crypto issue number 1. I'd like to see more issues. Like this is, we were like having fun imitating the letters that they write in the backs of the Superman comics. All right. Batman finally makes an appearance, but the B is backwards. Zach comics. I love you, Zach. By Zach. Another Superman comic. Still with the and. Wow, Supergirl's got a really big waist over here. One day the planet Krypton threatened to destroy Krypton forever. I guess I'm just like retelling the Superman origin story. Man, why did I was such a Superman fan. I was just like non-stop writing and drawing Superman stuff. Whoa, check this out. It's a heart. It's just like a really, really big multicolored heart. Over here we've got, I guess I was writing descriptions of all the characters in Pac-Man. And like, this was before there were wikis. And I guess before there were wikis, I just really needed wikis. You need to, like, I needed to like make dots and like lists and descriptions of all the characters. Hey, check that out. If you eat an Energizer, you become for a short time Super Pac-Man. Guess that goes in our Pac-Man. I'm a Lois and Clark fan. Mom, I tried to make a Lois and Clark scrapbook, but the files would not print. Sorry. Anyway, I have a present for Christmas that you will like a lot. Gotta go. Bye. Why am I typing a message to my mom and then printing it out? Oh, this is an actual email to her. Why am I emailing my mom when I live in the same house? I can just go tell her.
We're probably halfway there. I don't know how long the video runtime is. We're entering Star Trek content now.
This is just a list of the Star Trek movies. All right, so we're getting into the Star Trek section. We're gonna need a new pile over here. We're starting the official Star Trek pile. Don't worry, this won't be the last pile. I think this is like fan art of the Johnny Quest cartoon. Departure from Quest Compound, Maine, destination North Pole, and just flying from Maine to the North Pole. Super in-depth map there. More random emails. I don't know why I always felt the need to print out my emails when I was a kid. I guess email was so new and exciting back then that it was like, oh my gosh, this email is super important. I'm gonna need to keep it for posterity. I'm always gonna want to remember this email. And I don't regret it. I do want to always remember my email. Tickets now showing. Pac-Man series. Pac-Man. Additionally, we've got the same... Oh, but this Pac-Man series, Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. Put that in the Pac-Man pile. Oh, shoot. I think this is my... Well, this is about Scooby-Doo. I'm not sure that this is my fanfic. Ruby Roo by Ruby Roo. Hey, Star Wars. And Star Trek on the same piece of paper. I guess that goes in our Star Trek pile then, even though it's Star Wars. Another one before wikis, I had to describe, make descriptions of all the different Scooby-Doo cartoons. I really needed wikis badly. Chris Zach's house nose cone launch plan. Yeah, so we actually had some Estes rockets and we went and launched them. So I guess this was us planning how to launch it. This one's like a map of Almond Park, which was a park by Chris's house. His house at the time. This is another launch plan for rockets, I guess. And yet another one. I have no memory of drawing these, but apparently I did. Lions Park Alpha 3 launch plan. Lions Park, I don't even know where that is. Dear Dad. Hi Dad, I have nothing to say. But hi, I gotta go. By the way, write down your favorite Star Trek episode here. Star Trek, and he didn't. It can be a Star Trek movie, or a Star Trek book, or a commercial. Bye. Star Trek shampoo. My dad didn't even like Star Trek. He He wouldn't have even known what the episodes or movies are called. Ooh. Fence, ladder, trapdoor, floor, attic. So this is like a map of... I don't know. I'm doing the proto-wiki thing again, this time for Space Ghost, which for those not in the know is another cartoon from when I was a kid. Oh hey, check it out. I've got a Mario fanfic. Donkey Kong Island by Zach Rosatelny, 1996. One afternoon, DK, Diddy, and Dixie were taking a picnic when suddenly two objects appeared. A star on the ground, the other a pipe. Feeling curious, he jumped into the pipe, not noticing the sign marked Warp Zone. Dixie took the star. I think I'm gonna need a Mario pile. Oh god, I really should have made a Scooby-Doo pile. We've got this time travel episodes of... This is just a list of time travel episodes of Star Trek. Once again, I really needed a wiki. I like Scooby-Doo. I like all the Scooby-Doo shows. The Scooby-Doo show... I'm gonna list them. Dang it. Yeah. This is like my little map of the Mario area. These are all areas from Super Mario World. Let's see, what is this? Darkland, Toadstool, Waterworld, Pipeland, Giantland. Yeah, this is more Mario Worlds. Yeah, more Mario Worlds. I was just like trying to make a whole map of the entire Mario universe, wasn't I? Yet more Mario Worlds. Top secret government files on monsters. Oh, this is a list of like the Godzilla monsters. Nice. Wow, I didn't realize I wrote so much like Mario fanfic. Donkey Kong. One day Mario saw his girlfriend Proline, it's actually Pauline, being captured by a gorilla. So this is just like my adaptation of the game of the plot of Donkey Kong. Another copy of the same thing. Oh, but this one goes further, I guess. There's like a Star Trek fanfic. Captain's log, stardate 664-545-57.6. Lieutenant Belana Torres exposed Inarans as murderers. The Inarans were murderers from years ago, and the Inaran woman... I don't know. Oh my goodness, I actually wrote a letter to the writer of the Calvin and Hobbes comic. I'm writing you this letter hoping that Calvin and Hobbes will make a return. Calvin and Hobbes is the entire reason I read the newspaper. Aww. Thanks for those wonderful years of Calvin and Hobbes. Aww. It's like more Mario fanfic. I wish I had time to just read through all these, but there's just like way too much. $930.96. Zach. Soup! En route to Starbase 12, the USS Intrepid was sailing peacefully until, on the bridge, Deanna's spirits turned away from her computer console to inform the captain of horrible news. Captain, we're picking up... Oh man, this is like... I think this is like a fanfic based on my Star Trek fan movie series that we used to make when I was a little kid. We used to film it on our little camera. Wow, I did not realize I wrote one of these. I even got a little illustration over here. Got an Indiana Jones one. The story so far. I don't know what this is the story so far of. I guess this is like our little Zach saying. 929.94 Zach says, it doesn't matter if we live or die, because we're all atoms. I disagree with that. I think that makes it matter more that whether we live or die. Anyway, I guess my thinking has evolved on this issue, I suppose. VCR guide. Yeah, for those not in the know, a VCR was how you used to record TV shows and movies, when they came on TV, if you wanted to watch them later, there was no like Netflix or anything. You just had to buy a tape at the store and then put it into your VCR, and then you would record it while it was on TV. But anyway, we've got Alien movies and shows, DC Comics, Superman stuff, Paperman, and Thank Horsaw. Wonder whose number this was. Oh my goodness. Now this is historic. So this is Oreman versus Snapdragon. I did not know this exists. You can see this is by Oreman Comics. But I guess this is a crossover between my superhero, Oreman, and Chris's superhero, Snapdragon. Snapdragon is based on me. He is part of Chris's Thundercloud. Like, Thundercloud is a superhero team. Think of like the Fantastic Four or whatever. But like, it's based on us. So yeah, Snapdragon was the one based on me. Let's see. Hi, I'm Oreman. I'm red. I have wings, but I can't fly. Oreman's dog, Dog. Hi, I'm Snapdragon. Snapdragon's dog, Poochie. I don't know why this text is nice and this one isn't. I think this one was written by my dad. One night in the dark, they meet on the moon. He wants to fight. My goodness. Well, this definitely goes in my superhero pile. This is wild. This is wild, wild stuff. This is like, and of course it ends with them joining forces and working together from now on. I guess this confirms, like, you know, I was actually kind of thinking, you know, maybe one day I should write a story in which, you know, crossing over Oreman with Thundercloud, but I guess it's already happened, you know? So I canonically, now they exist in the same universe. I didn't realize, so I guess I'll put that in my Zach superhero pile. We've got another one. This is called Oreman Stuck on a Boat. And hey, look, he's stuck on a boat. And they're just like arguing, what's our boat called? It's a life raft from the Enterprise. What's in it? I mean, I remember this was going to be like a spin-off series. There was going to be like the regular Oreman comics. And then there was going to be the Oreman on a Boat comics. And those were going to be two totally separate comic series for some reason, because that's like a prequel era, right? Like there was like the era of his life where he was on a boat, and I think it was like he was stranded on the boat. He was like stuck in the middle of the ocean, and he had to survive being in the middle of the ocean. Now we just straight up have a Snapdragon comic. Snapdragon once again from the Thundercloud. Snapdragon who survived? I don't know who survived. Reader, it's Thunderboy and Snapdragon. Thunderboy is Chris's character. Snapdragon is mine from the Thundercloud. I threw a rock. Cool. Kill him. I don't know who this is. I guess this is a new person who's appearing and like we're fighting now. I don't know what's going on. But this appears to be like a full like comic book. This is awesome. We have to like add this to the official, you know, Thundercloud wiki and all the Oreman stuff. Okay, we've got a stray Supergirl comic. Batman meets Half-Face, not Two-Face, Half-Face. It's my dad's invention over there. We've got another Snapdragon comic. Uh-oh, Thunderboy's in trouble. Of course he is. I actually texted Chris a picture of this when I first found it the other day, and I was like, man, I gotta go save you again. And he was like, yeah, now I'm gonna make a game where Thunderboy has to like intentionally gets captured just so Snapdragon will have to save him. Oh my god, he totally would do that. Got some comics by my dad. I think these are sort of Star Trek-y. I guess they're just random like alien comics. Hello Earth beings, we come in peace. Oh, hey, it's Batman. Suddenly, dun dun dun. I have no idea what's going on here. I guess this is planet Vulcan. Look, an alien vessel. Call in some vessels. Wait, it's the Starship Enterprise. Ooh, we've got a fact file. Check it out, you guys. Fact file. Oreman. Hair, red. Costume, red. Powers, red vision. Love word, red alert. Has wings but can't fly. Ghost man. Hair, none. Body, green. Powers, unknown. Loved word, ghost. Is good and evil. Snapdragon. Hair, dark brown. Costume, green, yellow, black. Powers, fire, fly, raise, invulnerability. Loved word, none. Died in special issue. Wait, what? Snapdragon is dead, canonically? Snapdragon is dead in the special issue, and we just didn't know it. What? His comic is Snapdragon plus Thundercloud plus Thunderboy. Those are all the comics he's in. This is not Orman's first appearance. His first appearance was when I created him years ago. Then I gave him to my father. He had an ongoing comic series, and he appeared in a book of comic strips, and one of them was Orman, and one of them thinks blue. Then he won the battle in the comic Orman versus Ghost Man. After that, this is his first appearance. Very soon, he is going to continue his more exciting adventures. Okay. That goes in our... Oh, hey, we got another... Oh, this is like the back of it. We've actually got an Orman comic in here. This is awesome. Orman, also known as Red Man. It's so cool to like do like kind of archaeology on your own childhood, because like, you know, a lot of this stuff you don't remember, you know, and it's like you're sort of discovering stuff about yourself. Okay, what is going on here? This is hard to see. I think the pencil has faded, but it says, I am Zach, triple of Snapdragon. I am Thunderboy, no one else. Wait, I'm Zach, no one else. My Snapdragon adventures are a dream. I am Snapdragon, created by Chris. I have no idea what's going on, but this is Thundercloud adjacent, and his... All right. We've got another Orman comic. Orman's stuck on a bat now. I guess previously he was stuck on a boat. Now he's stuck on a bat. Got a Star Trek comic over here. Another Orman comic. Man, I thought all these Orman comics were just lost to time. Oh yeah, okay. So this is the world. My map of the world as I knew it back when I was a kid, I guess. We've got right in the middle over here, we've got Japan and China, which are the same size. Right next to that is North America, and the United States apparently is in Central America, and there's South America, where here's the Pacific Ocean, and there's the Atlantic Ocean. We've got Africa, Arabia, Russia, and Alaska is attached to Russia, apparently. Oh wow, this is a good geography lesson for you guys. Bet you guys didn't know the world looks like this. See, you need to learn your geography. You would have known this otherwise. Got this sort of like diagrams of the ships from Star Trek. That's pretty great. More Star Trek comics. This certificate of achievement is awarded to Zachary Resitelny for outstanding achievement in home-based learning for this year, ending August 31st, 1996. Date presented September 8th, 1996. Mom and Dad. Wow. Well, like, I certainly worked hard to earn this award. I legit did nothing. This is like, I did nothing to earn this. This is an actual Superman comic. This is an actual Superman comic, but like, I lost the cover, so I made my own cover for it. No idea what's going on here. This is some sort of like half mangled figure. He appears to be some kind of like a green guy. I don't know, this might be Brainiac. I'm not sure. Could be Brainiac, I don't know. Well, either way, I guess I'll put him with the Superman stuff. This is... So these are some maps from the, like, of the areas from the Mario games. Got, like, Bowser's Keep over there. Put that with the Mario file. Got some Pac-Man fan art over here. Mobius. Kirby sucked in the ball. He spit it out, but I guess this is like a Kirby comic. More story. What? This is upside down. Why is this upside down? More stops. Mars, Wario's World, Uncharted Planet, Earth Other Side. I guess this is video game stuff. I guess I'll just put this stuff with the Mario stuff. Level 1. Of what? Orbital range of Green World. Soon. Is this like a comic or what? Kirby gets to know the Pac-Man. Oh, we've got a crossover here going on. What happened here? Oh, it's all written in ancient Egyptian. With my ancient Egyptian stamps. P.S. That stamp stinks. Alright. It does stink. Still, after all these years.
We're so close, we're almost there.
Okay, so now the iPad also ran out of storage, so now it's the next day. We have moved most of the piles into these file folders, which I have labeled, like this is my superhero pile. But anyway, we still haven't finished. We still have quite a bit to get through, so yeah. We're finally there, folks. We made it to the top. The paper computer game content. And here it is. Check this out. Paper computer game, you guys. This is classic PCG lore that has been lost to the sands of time this whole time. Unearthed against all probability. Now the question is, what is it, right? Like, obviously, this is something paper computer game related. I would assume it's a cover to a paper computer game. These sort of lights all around the edges, this is like Chris's PCG Anniversary Special 1, the original. I don't think this is the original. I think this is like me imitating it, making my own like version of that cover. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew what was going on. But this is our new pile. We're making a paper computer game related pile. And I think this is like the cover of that pile. So I'm not sure if this is like part of the same paper computer game as this. I don't even know if this is supposed to be a paper computer game or not. But yeah, this looks like, I mean, this could just be an artwork, but this looks like, I mean, this is a computer, obviously. There's like the monitor, here's the keyboard. We've got like, this is like the tower, the computer itself. We've got a mouse that looks to me like a joystick, maybe like a game controller, a printer, a scanner. That's a weird old scanner for me to have drawn. I never had a scanner like that. I don't know where I would have gotten that idea. Like a telephone. I think this is like a VCR or something. Just like every device I could think of plugged into this thing. And yeah, I don't remember drawing this at all. I don't know what the deal is. But yeah, I don't know. We'll put both of these pages, since they're right next to each other, I guess we're gonna assume they go together. That's in the PCG folder. We've got more Star Trek stuff over here. This appears to be a series of attempts to draw the Starship Enterprise from Star Trek, but you know, doing various degrees of success in each one. Some more Mario stuff. I think I'm just like drawing all of Mario's forms. You've got like Raccoon Mario, Fire Mario, Helicopter Yoshi. I get just like all of the alternate forms I could think of. At first I thought this one might be a paper computer game also, but I'm pretty sure it's not. So this is game Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, which was a computer game I made. I did make some Indiana Jones paper computer games as well when I was a kid, like maybe one or two, but I don't think this is one of them. It does have like an inventory, but I think what I was doing was I was actually just like writing down the inventory we had in the computer game, and this is just sort of like summarizing the clues we found in the game. I specifically don't remember making a game version of this, and here's my mom writing down her clues that she found. That sort of strengthens the idea that this is for the computer game. We have this like the story so far. I don't know why I'm writing in all caps, my goodness. But yeah, this is just like me summarizing the story of the game. Dad's statements. Don't take any wooden nickels. All right. Wear your boots if it snows. All right, good to know, Dad. Thank you. Zach's thoughts. Try to open the vault. Forget the blimp. Take the plane. Oh, take the blimp now. Okay. My dad made another little Star Trek comic, Star Trek The Final Affront. I guess it's like a parody. But we used actual Star Trek stickers that I got. What a weird use of stickers. Just drawing more outside views of the Starship Enterprise, like diagrams and stuff, and more sticker comics. Huh. I don't know what this is. I guess that's supposed to be my house and somebody leaving it in a taxi? I don't know. I do not know. The Adventures of Boom Kid? I don't know. I have no recollection of this at all. That's pretty great though. Guess this is some of my original superhero stuff. I just do not remember making this, even in the slightest. Wow. The end. Alright. Another one of these comics. No ads. We've got another Oarman comic. Oarman stuck on a boat. So this is continuing on from the Oarman on a boat series. Hi, these are their boats, and you will find out more in comic books. All right. Super engaging teaser right there. That tells me literally nothing, but all right, sure. We've got some more Star Trek related stuff. Oh hey, the Fun Press mailbox. Yeah, I don't know. Just put that in the random pile. Nintendo games for all kids. Alright, I guess this is just a list of games that I played. Shoot the ducks for the dog. That's not what that game is called. It's called Duck Hunt. Zach, what are you doing? Interesting. Is this like a paper computer game that I drew on the computer and then printed it out? Because we've got an inventory here. We've got a person. And I don't know, there's like something on the ground and a door. Interesting. I mean, if so, this is just like a one-page paper computer game. I have no memory of making this whatsoever. My goodness. Put that in the PCG folder. I can't fathom what else it would be since there is an inventory. Okie dokie. Another Star Trek ship. I guess this is like a future Enterprise because it says Enterprise N over there. The ones we see in the shows are like way before that. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what this is. Got like a helicopter. Looks like there's a river. There's a guy. This could be a one-page paper computer game. This is conceivable. I mean, it could be a drawing, but I don't know. I don't know what. I wish I knew what this was. I wish I knew. I guess I'll put this in the PCG pile because this is at least potentially PCG. We've got a drawing of Luigi over here. Me and Grandma went to the health food store. Love Z. By the way, Joe from Hair Specialists called. This is a very handy note from me to my parents. However, this is also not possible because Grandma couldn't drive, and I definitely couldn't drive. And how could we have gone to the health food store? Looking back to Zach. All right. Oh, Laura got me some tattoos for my birthday. Thank you, Laura. Some Star Wars ships. Oh my goodness. Check this out, you guys. This is definitely a Chris paper computer game. Look at this. First of all, he crossed it out, indicating that probably I was playing it, and as I beat each area, he would cross one out. I mean, I guess that's got to be me. We've got a guy guarding the house over there. Like, you can always tell Chris's artwork by how, like, neat it is in comparison to mine, you know, for the day he's got a, like, it's definitely kid art, but he's got sort of, like, a stylized style. I don't know what's going on here. Like, maybe there's, like, big, I don't know. It's a house with something going on in it. I guess you had to beat each one of these in a row. Then you get to this, like, looks like a tree with something hanging from it. And then over here, maybe that's a parking lot. And then, I don't know, you have to get over there. On the back of it, there is this, I guess you just have to beat 3 guys, or maybe you have to save them? I don't know. We have a letter from Chris's mom. Chris, please bring home Chinese yo-yos for Ari. And you also don't forget your Nintendo handpiece. Love you, Mom. Alrighty. So, this is cataclysmic. Almost all of Chris's paper computer games, except for 2, were thrown out, but unfortunately, by Chris's mom, and for that reason most of them have been lost to history. So this is a tremendous archaeological find for paper computer game, you know, history and lore, and like, my goodness, future historians can study the deep meaning inherent in these like houses. Maybe one day we can uncover with historical context what these big black circles actually are. I don't know. But either way, it is super great to have, even if it's just a one-page PCG, just more of Chris's original Series 1 still in existence. I legit do not know what I was listing over here. Pen pal, piano, swimming, Hebrew, math, gymnastics, older kids group. Like, I couldn't have been listing things I was a part of, because a lot of these I wasn't a part of, right? I never took a gymnastics class. I definitely never took a Hebrew class. Or swimming. All my friends took swimming, but I didn't. I never took piano. Older kids group, I don't know. Chess club, I was never in a chess club. I was never in a Star Trek club either. Chris was in Little League, but I wasn't. Nature club, maybe. I might have been in a nature club at some point. I don't know. And not yoga. Yoga's crossed out. I was in a yoga class at one point, but that was after this. I think that was way later. Oh hey, I won another certificate for outstanding achievements. I don't know what my outstanding achievements are. I think I was just chilling, but you know, whatever. More Star Trek stuff. To boldly go where no one has gone before. I don't know, I guess that's, I don't know what's going on. That's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on over here. But wait a second. Yeah, I mean, these 3 pieces of paper are obviously connected to each other. I don't know if this is like a PCG or you know what it is. I just don't know. Uh-oh, here's where this video is about to get spicy. We're going to get a bit controversial, see, and offend everyone's religions, because we have arrived at the God Wars, and I guess I'm just writing down what everyone's religions are, but for Chris it says Norse and Christian. He was not, he did not believe in Norse mythology. He just liked Norse mythology. He thought it was cool. He was Christian. Bernie, that's my dad, Egyptian. Again, he just likes, he just likes archaeology. He just likes unearthing ancient Egyptian artifacts. That wasn't his religion. My mom is nothingness. Carol is Jewish. Ali and Eli are Buddhist. They are actually Buddhists. Mia was Greek. Oh my goodness. This is actually there was a brief period where when I was a kid where I decided my religion was Greek mythology. Legitimately. I was like, no, you guys, Zeus actually exists. Like Zeus and Hercules and all those guys. Like, and my dad eventually talked me out of it. But like, yeah, I guess this must be from that period. Stupid wreck, German. I don't know. We got another Superman comic over here by the looks of it. Okay, so now we're arriving at some interesting stuff, and I legitimately don't even know who drew this. Like, this... yeah, I don't know... Like, okay, that looks like me. So this could be me. This is me as well. I'm assuming these are Star Trek ships, but maybe not, actually, because this is like a house. That wouldn't really make sense. So maybe these are some sort of turrets. But then over here, I don't know if this is part of the same thing or not. We've got all these, like, evil-looking people. Some of them have guns. This looks a lot like a paper computer game. This guy has, like, big ears, or maybe those are horns. And there's, like, a group of guys to be defeated. This looks a lot like a paper computer game. And, yeah, I don't know. What's going on over here? We've got this airplane, right? I guess this is some kind of a weird airplane, and then over here there's like, I don't know, some sort of a pyramid or a building or something, and some stuff over here. There's like a little X. I don't know. I wish I knew. And then over here, I guess this kind of looks like the same plane or whatever. Maybe, right? Kind of looks like it could be. Yeah, look at these like little squiggles on the front of it. That looks like, yeah, that's got to be the same plane. And over here, it's like we're fighting a boss. So this does look a lot like it's some sort of a paper computer game. This guy definitely looks like I drew it as opposed to Chris. Because, like, Chris does not make characters that look like this. Yeah, this right over here, this hand, that's me for sure. That is Zach 100%. Then what have we here? We've got an inventory screen. And it's just this. I don't know what that is. And I guess that's like $100. So where there's an inventory screen, there must be a paper computer game, right? Yeah, I don't know. I guess this must be part of the same thing as this, and I just ran out of, whatever, because, all right, here we've got, I guess this is like the inside of a building or something. I don't know. But over here, we're back with more. This is just another like plane fight. Is there anything on the back here? Yeah, there's another plane fight back here. Wow, we're fighting just like this massive enemy. I don't remember this at all, but this has to have inspired, so, like on a subconscious level. When I made Quest for the Vengeful Book, there's a screen there's a screen that looks just like this, I think, where there's like a massive like aircraft and you're playing this small aircraft and you have to fight against it. My goodness. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this is like, I guess we must be in the middle of a water, maybe like some sort of a buoy. You have to get on top of it. I don't know. Then we're back to this same kind of marker again. And here we've got like a house, D12. I guess that's what the sign says. And then this one is JSD. I think that's JSD is the building where my dad worked. Okay, there's like somebody and a dog. I guess that could be my dog Poochie. I don't know. We've got... Man, this just goes on and on. Is this upside down? Because there's like a dude over here. Yeah, that's got to be the right way. A fridge. The dog again. So yeah, this is probably part of the same paper computer game. I wish I knew where one started and ended. Huh, it's more of that stuff, whatever that was. I guess it's got to be part of the same game, whatever it is. I wish I knew which game this was. I have no memory of this at all. Maybe if Chris sees this, maybe Chris will remember, and then we can like wiki it properly, even if he remembers just like a little bit. But what is going on over here? Oh, this has to be a different game. I think it might be a PCG though. So, okay, this is clearly inspired by Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. If you've seen my video on that, you'll know what I mean. But like, these are the little like statuettes that you put a bead in their mouth and they move, that you are in that game. And this is like a sunstone, and here is a close-up of it. In that game, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, it's like 3 rings, and you have to like turn them. So it's like the different faces of the moon is on this one. So this is the moonstone. Here's the sunstone, so you have to turn it for the, I don't know, different views of the sun. And over here would be the earth stone, and when you get them all lined up correctly, you press the peg in the middle, and then that activates something. That's the way it was in the computer game. I must have been imitating that. Yeah, 4 plus 5 equals 333. All right, good to know. Now this one looks like Star Trek. I don't know if I ever made a Star Trek PCG. It could be one. Maybe I made one and just forgot. I don't know. But this looks like the captain's chair, that, you know, the various bridge stations. Oh, check this out. Because see, there's like a ladder over here, and then it goes down, and there's a lever. This does look like a PCG. Ooh, what's that? Oh, I don't know. Anyway. Oh, it does say paper computer game. Oh, PCG confirmed, you guys. Woo! Yes. All right. So and it says play game. Like I never do that. That is so wild. The idea of putting like a play game button that you click with your finger. I thought that was like a paper game thing. Like IPGS did that. When I first saw IPGS doing that, I thought that was weird. And here, this whole time, I put one on one of my games when I was a kid. This whole freaking time, I feel like I'm losing my mind, you guys. Oh my god, what an archaeological discovery. And these, like, cutout items, if these are part of the same PCG, that is wild. I don't remember ever doing this as part of a PCG until, like, Mercado. Like, wow, how could I have forgotten something like that? I thought that was a new idea when I made it for Mercado, like cutting out items that you could find. Okay, I guess this could be part of the same Star Trek game. That would explain why the pointy ears. I guess that's Spock. I guess we're just exploring a planet now or something. I don't know. We've got, if this is inventory, that would sort of make sense because, like, you know, this is definitely like, I know these are phasers from Star Trek, because I remember in the Star Trek computer game I had, it was like this. It was, the green one is like, and the red one are the same phaser, but it's set to stun versus set to kill. So those are just 2 settings on the same weapon. Then we have all these other items as well, and I don't think, maybe they're from the game. I don't remember what items are in the computer game. I don't know, but this could be your inventory. I think this might just be the first ever Star Trek paper computer game ever made. Wow. Yeah, I think this is the fact that on the back of this ladder page it says paper computer game. That confirms that at least this page is paper computer game. And the fact that on the first page we saw something like on the bridge that looks like a ladder going down. This looks to me like strong evidence that this is a Star Trek paper computer game, which I have no memory whatsoever of creating. What a find! Oh, hey, check it out. The gods are back. We've got Atlas, we've got Mother Earth, we've got Zeus and Zephyr. Press this button to return letter. Give an answer to last riddle. 2 ancient Egyptian sidekicks. I'll tell you if you're right or wrong. Right. So we've just got a raft on some water. I have no idea if this is supposed to be part of something or not. This feels to me like a paper computer game, but I can see no evidence of that. There's a blank piece of paper behind it. That indicates I was probably going to continue this at some point. I guess I'll put this in the PCG pile because it's at least a maybe. Starship Enterprise is looking like super beat up. All right, what have we got here? All right. I think, yeah, this is a Star Trek thing. These are definitely Star Trek characters. I can tell because that's a Starfleet badge right there. I don't know who these people are supposed to be though. So yeah. Oh, okay, we've got a health bar. This is promising. What do we... Oh, wait, is this glued to something? I think that's just crud. Just got onto it. All right, on the back of the health bar is just more health bar. But then over here, uh-oh. This looks to me like another paper computer game. We've got a health bar and it's associated with this. Once again, we've got X's, like I guess that must mean places you've beaten. This is vaguely familiar somehow. This is very vaguely familiar. I have to have drawn this. Chris wouldn't have drawn a tank like this. So this must be a PCG I made. Wow. I'm uncovering so much of my PCG history right now. Oh my goodness, you guys. I think this is it. I think this is it. So, wow, that's your torches? Food? Where's this doof? Cause like, I don't know, alright, so we've got like, what is going on over here? Alright, so we've got somebody showing up with like a suitcase. Here's somebody behind a desk. They're like, looks like a big beefy guy. We've got torches for some reason and a spider web, so I guess this is like a creepy setting. I'm pretty sure this is a paper computer game. I think, I don't know what's going on over here. Here we've got, you know, I guess sort of like an overhead screen. I would say like a maze screen, but it's not a maze. You just have to like, it's like one direction. Technically, I think that's called a labyrinth. The definition of a labyrinth is like a maze, but there's only one way, and you just follow it, and it takes you all the way where you want to go. You know. Wait, so these are numbered? Because this one says 3 on it. All right, so we've got a guy over here. All right, this is 5. Hold on, let me put them in order. Huh, so maybe this isn't what I was thinking it was after all. I don't know. I was thinking this was a particular long-lost paper computer game that I was thinking of, but maybe it isn't. I don't know, because I don't remember this stuff with the creepy, you know, the doof, and, you know, with all that. But, I've put them in order. So, we've got, like, the first 2 are not numbered, but then we've got 3. All right, so you're a guy in this dark place, I guess. And then this is 5. 4 appears to be missing somewhere, unless it's one of those first 2 pages. But then, where's page 2, you know, right? So, anyway, you're like swinging over some spikes by the look of it. Oh, look! 4 is on the back of 5. Check that out. Okay, so after... Wait, so that's 3. Yeah, this is 3. So 3 is a dark room. And then 4... this looks like it's the same room but not dark anymore. Oh, that's cool. You're standing on like a platform and there's a chain there. Can you see any evidence of that? Yeah, because there's the dark chain over there, and yeah, you can still see you're standing on the platform. That is so cool. So I guess you had to figure out how to turn on the light, and then it becomes this screen. Then 5, you swing, I guess, off the platform over these spikes. Then 6 we have over here. I don't know, I guess it's like you and the big beefy guy, and I don't know what that is. Huh. Okay, so that's 6. So we've got 7. 7 is just like a long corridor. I guess you just walk from one side of it all the way to the other. And then 8, I guess you come to the end of that and it's like a bridge over a chasm. All right. Here we've got 10. I don't know what happened to 9. But okay, we've got 10 and you're here and there's like something like a bottle on the ground, some platforms, I guess, and then a bridge over there. And then we have 11. This is the part that I saw first when I first found this, and this is what made me think it was the PCG I was looking for, because you're looking through a keyhole and you're seeing a scene over there. Now, the PCG I'm thinking of is one I made for my uncle. I remember that one actually being numbered, and I remember the deal with that was that there was like, I think there was like some sort of a secret like garden or like a hedge maze or something like that. And at first you couldn't get inside of the maze. You had to, like, when you approach it, you have to like look through a keyhole just like this, and that you can sort of see inside of it, but you have to go find the key first. And I remember when my uncle actually played that game, he just totally ignored what I was telling him. He's like, oh, I'll do this. And I'm like, all right, well, he's like, okay, I'll go to the next page. I'm like, wait, the door's locked though. You can't get there. He's like, all right, whatever, I'll go to the next page. And he just grabs the page and goes to the next page. So yeah, I guess this probably isn't that then. I don't know. Because this seems to have more of a creepy, like underground, dark, cavey kind of vibe. Whereas that one I think was outdoor, maybe? But yeah, I guess it's just like the looking through the keyhole seems to be like a... It seems to be like a motif with me. Anyway, here we're looking through the keyhole, and I think we see somebody about to murder somebody else, and then we see somebody with a knife. This one isn't numbered, so I don't know if this is actually what happens next or not. But then we have number 13, and this is the end. I don't know why this is the end. I guess you just keep following the passage, and you just find where you were getting to. Either way, fascinating. This clearly is a paper computer game. I used a little bit of color here. I did not, I do not remember if this wasn't the one for my uncle, then I don't remember making this. I didn't realize I made this many paper computer games, to be honest with you. I thought like I made like 1 or 2 and then gave it up. Clearly this is still a lot less than the ones Chris made, but if these are all paper computer games, the ones I'm finding, I made a lot more than I'm remembering when I was a kid. Okay, so last but not least, and once again, I don't know if this is a paper computer game, but we seem to have... They must have been at least partly sorted, because these last bunch are either PCGs or potential PCGs with some other stuff mixed in. But like, as we were going through the folder, it was like at the beginning there was like 0 PCGs, and towards the end it's like a whole bunch of them. So that makes me think that they were at least partly sorted at one point, which means this is likely to have been a paper computer game as well. And once again, I have 0 memory of this. So yeah, this is, check this. I guess this is like a predecessor of how I'm making PCGs now with the maze. Like, if you had told me like last week that I had played a paper computer game that looked like this, I would have had no idea what you were talking about. But now looking at this, it does look kind of familiar. I sort of have a fuzzy, like half recollection of playing this with Chris specifically. I remember Chris being here at my place and playing this, and I couldn't tell you which one of us made it. This looks more like my art than his, but this is super, super familiar. I remember it being different than an ordinary PCG, but it is a PCG. Okay, so it looks like what we've got going on here is like, I guess that must be your character. We've got like a ramp over here. I don't know, maybe like a staircase that goes down into this larger open area. I don't know, I feel like this was maybe an enemy or something. I'm not sure. Then we've got a ladder that goes up into here. Maybe that's like a secret area, and we've got some sort of a puzzle going on. I have no idea. There's a little castle over there, I guess. And if we get over to here, yeah, I don't know. We've got these dots like sort of marking progress, almost like levels in a Mario game. I don't know. We've got another castle over here, and then that brings us down. Yeah, like the more I look at this, I feel like this is sort of like an imitation of Mario. Yeah, okay, so as I was talking, I actually figured out what this is. this is actually the map from Super Mario World. I know, like, I was just saying it's a PCG. Maybe it still is a PCG, I don't know, but this quite clearly is the map of Super Mario World. You can like, I matched it, I compared it to the actual map from Super Mario World, and all the areas match. Like, this over here is Dinosaur Island, the first area. You like, there's, you know, ladders over here, you go up here, there's a ladder, and this goes into this kind of cave area, and there's a castle. This whole place, I followed it all the way around, and this is where Bowser's castle is at the end. This is the map from Super Mario World. And when I realized that, I'm like, shoot, is this not a paper computer game? And like, how am I going to actually finish this video anyway? But, you know, I had this like really powerful feeling. Like, I remember playing a paper computer game with Chris that looks like this, that has this sort of layout where you kind of go up and around like this. Then I started thinking, could this be a Mario PCG that I played with him? I don't think so. I wouldn't have made a paper computer game that's like just the map screen with none of the other screens. So I don't know, but yeah, this it's very possible it's a coincidence. Maybe the PCG I'm thinking of is just not this one and looks kind of similar to it. I don't know what to tell you. I wish I knew, but this is definitely the map from Super Mario World. So yeah, sorry for that lame ending to this video. It's still pretty cool to look at though, I think. I guess I'll relocate it from the PCG folder into the Mario folder for now. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all the PCGs I have for now, except... What if I told you that since I started filming this video, I found even more folders full of stuff? Yeah, that's all I've got to show you for right now, folks, but looks like there's more stuff coming on the horizon. Thank you folks so much for watching. As always, you folks are the best, and PCG you later.